Time now for the Morning Rush.
And we start with John Smith.
We have another winter storm on the way. We'll see increasing showers across the northern portion of the state through late afternoon and into the evening hours. Then as the core of the storm works its way through the state tonight, we'll see more widespread showers in the form of rain and high mountain snow through the day tomorrow, especially in the morning hours. We'll have a shot at a couple of showers in Albuquerque, and then as the storm departs, we'll be watching for those showers across northeastern New Mexico before things clear out for the middle part of the work week. Adam?
John, thanks. We're going to start with some breaking news out of Russia this morning, where Russian media is reporting 2 explosions at a St. Petersburg subway station. At least 10 people have reportedly been killed in that twin blast. No word on how many others are injured. Information still coming in. We're going to continue to follow this story throughout the morning rush and the rest of the morning here on KRQE. You can stay with us for updates, too, on the KRQE News app.
And we are also following the day's top local stories. We start with David Romero.
And public input is sought out in a meeting happening tonight to get the Tiny Home Village project one step closer to becoming reality. Now, that meeting will also host an organization called Saranam, a group known for working with and housing the homeless. Voters approved $2 million for the project, which will house up to 80 homeless people in Albuquerque. Tonight's meeting will be in the large conference room of the South Valley Multipurpose Center. That goes from 5:30 to 7. Adam?
President Trump is now on the hook for $25 million this morning. A federal judge approved a multi-million-dollar agreement on Friday to settle a class action lawsuit involving Trump University. Students paid up to $35,000 for real estate seminars where they were supposed to learn Trump's investment secrets.
On to new details this morning. An arrest warrant is now issued for a 15-year-old boy accused of raping a teen girl and streaming it live on Facebook. Police already arrested a 14-year-old boy in the case and charged him with aggravated criminal sexual assault and disseminating child pornography.
Happening today, a double murder suspect is expected back in court for a different crime. In December, deputies say she and Paul Garcia were caught breaking into mailboxes in Placitas, later almost hitting a deputy with a car. Alexis Groves is due for an arraignment for that accused crime this morning. A month later, in January, APD says Groves and Garcia stole a van and crashed it into a family's car, killing 2 people.
A man is facing aggravated assault charges this morning after allegedly going after 2 AFD firefighters with a knife. It happened in the Walmart parking lot at Wyoming and Banal. Police say firefighters were trying to help out a man passed out in the driver's seat of his car. But officers say 43-year-old Hector Martinez got out of the car, then charged at them with a knife. 2
children are in the hospital this morning after police say alcohol was found behind a devastating crash on I-40. That happened yesterday morning on I-40 westbound near Unser. APD says Stacy Leon and Henry Luke were ejected from their car and died on scene. Police say a 3-year-old boy is in critical condition and a 6-year-old girl is stable this morning.
On to news happening today. We're expecting to learn more about an officer-involved shooting that left 1 deputy injured. That's according to the Chaves County News Network. We do know a suspect is waking up in custody after the shooting of a Lincoln County deputy yesterday morning. No names have been released at this time. The deputy was taken to El Paso and is expected to make a full recovery.
Another candidate is officially in the running this morning, hoping to become Albuquerque's next mayor. Bernalillo County Commissioner Wayne Johnson made that announcement over the weekend. Since 2011, Johnson has represented District 5. There are 14 candidates in the running so far for the city election. That happens in October.
In the meantime, an Albuquerque city councilor will bid for re-election. City Councilor Ken Sanchez says he plans to be on this year's October ballot. Sanchez was first elected to city council in 2005. He represents District 1 on the west side. Sarah.
Registration is already underway for various summer camps throughout Albuquerque and Rio Rancho. Parents can start signing up for the Boys and Girls Club camps in Albuquerque and Rio Rancho. They're expecting spots to fill up fast, so it's best to sign up now. There are also over 150 camps and classes offered at UNM for kids 5 to 17. Registration for Albuquerque's summer recreation program and Rio Rancho's Camp Rio starts in just a week. We've posted all of this information on KRQE.com. John?
Severe weather could spawn tornadoes across parts of the South today. A Louisiana woman and her 3-year-old child were killed when a tornado destroyed their mobile home on Sunday. The National Weather Service has issued a rare high risk for the states of Mississippi and Alabama for today. Now, as far as New Mexico weather goes, the Metro Threat Index, well, we're on the low side for today. We're only at a 2 because we're looking at breezy conditions today. Only a chance at a couple of spot showers later on this afternoon. A winter storm is moving in, and we're going to see better chances at showers tonight and into the day tomorrow. Adam?
A lot of money is going towards a great cause this morning because of UNM students' moves on the dance floor. Students danced for more than 12 straight hours from Saturday to Sunday for the annual Lobathon Dance Marathon. That money raised there is going to go to the UNM Children's Hospital's Child Life area. The fundraiser surpassed its goal, bringing in more than $51,000 for the Children's Hospital.
Good for them. On to new facts this morning. A new study suggests vaccinating pregnant women against whooping cough is highly effective in protecting their newborns. Researchers at Kaiser Permanente found when expectant moms had Tdap vaccines, they were more than 90% effective in protecting infants during the first months of their life.
And new this morning, doctors in New York report 2 new gene-based blood tests can reliably detect skin cancers. The new blood tests only take 48 hours to work. They hope their findings make it easier for physicians to pick up early signs of aggressive forms of skin cancer.
All right, let's take a look at the morning drive, where things in the city not looking too bad if you're heading out on the freeways. We do have a little bit of slowing as you head on to eastbound I-40 as you approach the Big I, but nothing that's slowing your commute up too much right now. So things looking free and clear. Just make sure to keep it safe out there.
Okay, a big happy birthday to Doris Day. The charmer who starred in Pillow Talk and Move Over Darling turns 95 today. It's a surprise to even the star herself. Listen to this. She's long pegged her age to a 1924 birth date that would make her 93. But a copy of Day's birth certificate settles the issue. She was born in Cincinnati on April 3rd, 1922, making her 95
How about
today. Sorry, Doris. The jig is up.
All right, business for one upscale restaurant in North Carolina. It's actually booming right now. That's because they have a baby ban. Yeah, Caruso's recently said no to kids 5 and younger. That's after customers complained about crying and misbehaving children.
No, kids cry?
Since the ban, reservations are way up.
I can't believe it.
They're doing okay.
All right, well, it's time for the 5 facts.
Start with number 5 in just hours. North Carolina and Gonzaga face off in the national championship for the NCAA. On Saturday, the teams from opposite sides of the country pulled off hard-fought wins in the semifinals to set the stage for the title game. North Carolina has 5 national titles. Gonzaga is making its first appearance in a championship game. They're considered the underdog here. Coverage starts at 6:30 tonight right here on KRQE. Good luck to both teams.
Good luck. All right, number 4, UNM is searching for a new basketball coach this morning. That's after the bombshell news that Craig Neal was relieved from his duties just before midnight on Friday. Neal's contract allows him a $1 million buyout. According to credible sources, UNM has already begun the interview process. Former UNM assistant and Florida Gulf Coast head coach Joe Dooley has interviewed for the job.
At number 3, we are going to be looking at increasing clouds throughout the day in the Albuquerque metro area. Could see a spot shower later on this afternoon, but most of the action will hold off until late this evening into the overnight and through early in the day tomorrow as our next winter storm crosses the state. Mountain snow across the north.
On to number 2 now. New guidelines aimed at improving teacher evaluations in New Mexico are set to be used starting next school year. The PED and governor announced yesterday that the weight of student test scores has now dropped from 50% to 35%. Teachers can now use up to 6 sick days without being penalized. That's up from 3. The governor says new guidelines were developed after consulting with hundreds of educators across the state. However, the teachers union does not think they come close to addressing shortcomings.
Number 1, a key vote is expected to happen today on Judge Neil Gorsuch's nomination to the Supreme Court. If he gets the go-ahead from the Senate Judiciary Committee, it sets up a vote by the full Senate. Republicans remain confident that Gorsuch will be confirmed this week. Democrat Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, though, says he thinks it's unlikely that Gorsuch will get enough support to avoid a filibuster. Just yesterday, though, a 3rd Democrat jumped on board, saying he will vote for him. Republicans can change Senate rules, commonly called going nuclear, so that only a majority of 51 senators is needed to confirm the nomination.